Serj Tankian is an American singer-songwriter, composer, multi-instrumentalist, record producer, poet, and political activist. He is best known as the lead vocalist, songwriter, keyboardist and occasional live rhythm guitarist of the metal band System of a Down, formed in 1994 by four Armenian-American friends. During his musical career, Tankian has released 5 albums with System of a Down, one with Arto Tunçboyacıyan, as well as 5 solo albums: Elect the Dead, Imperfect Harmonies, Harakiri, Orca, and Jazz's Christ. A live orchestral version of Elect the Dead incorporating the Auckland Philharmonia Orchestra named Elect the Dead Symphony was released. In 2002, Tankian and Rage Against the Machine Audioslave guitarist Tom Morello co-founded a non-profit political activist organization, Axis of Justice. Tankian also founded the music label Serjical Strike Records, and is represented by Velvet Hammer Music and Management Group under System of a Down. On August 12, 2011, Tankian was awarded the Armenian Prime Minister's Medal for his contributions to the recognition of the Armenian Genocide and the advancement of music. Biography: Early life: Tankian was born to Armenian parents in Beirut, Lebanon on August 21, 1967. At age 5, Serj Tankian moved with his parents to Los Angeles, California. In his youth, he attended bilingual Rose and Alex Polibos Armenian School, which was also attended by Tankian's future System of a Down bandmates Darren Malakian and Tunçboyacıyan. Tankian was accepted into California State University, Northridge. This is where Tankian first began to play instruments and write songs. Soil and System of a Down. The early beginnings of System of a Down lie in a band named Soil with Tankian on vocals and keyboards, Darren Malakian on vocals and lead guitar, Dave Harakiri on bass and Domingo Lorenzo on drums. The band hired Tunçboyacıyan as their then manager but for him to later join as rhythm guitarist. Lorenzo and Harakiri later left the band feeling that it was not going anywhere, leading to Soil splitting up. After Soil split up, Tankian, Odjian and Malakian formed a new band they called System of a Down, after a poem Malakian wrote called Victims of a Down. Their original drummer was ťḥัnഃkjän, with whom they had spent time playing within Soil, though he was later replaced by John Dolman after breaking his hand shortly before a gig the band had been booked to play, giving Dolman the last-minute call-up. The band quickly began touring the Southern California rock clubs, and began to attract a strong following. Elect the Dead, Tankian's breakthrough as a solo artist came with the release of his debut record Elect the Dead. The first singles from Elect the Dead are The Unthinking Majority, and Empty Walls. The music video Fetus was released on the Swedish and UK MTV. Tankian appeared on MTV's You Rock the Deuce to promote Elect the Dead. A music video was directed and filmed for every song on the record, each by unique directors. Tankian explained, "I asked each of the directors for their visual interpretation of my work. They were asked not to write treatments and that they could make whatever they liked. The results have been overwhelmingly amazing." Some music videos were initially released exclusively to those who purchased the limited edition of Elect the Dead, while all of the music videos, except Money, have since been publicly released on Tankian's website and YouTube channel. Some videos have alternative versions which were originally released as well, but later altered. 3 different promo versions of the album have surfaced to the public. The instrumental promotional version, issued by Serjical Strike Records and intended for the music and movie industry, contains instrumental versions of the 12 album tracks. Another promotional version, issued by Reprise Records and made only for individual reviewers, features the album in final master form. This promotional CDR, which was labeled Smart Talk as a codename for Serj Tankian to prevent leaking by unauthorized persons, also indicates that the album was finalized prior to August 20, 2007 August 20, 2007. Before this a similar but undated promo, also under the name Smart Talk, was issued featuring the final versions of the songs, albeit not yet mastered. Whilst the printed track list on this version is identical the released album, tracks 10 and 11 are in fact juxtaposed on the promo itself. The official tour for Elect the Dead commenced on October 12, 2007 with a show at Chicago's Vic Theatre. Roughly 1,000 people attended the first concert. Although Tankian had stated he would not be performing any material by his former band, System of a Down, he performed Charades and Blue, songs co-written by Daron Malakian, the guitarist of System of a Down. Blue had previously appeared on their fourth demo tape in 1998, and Charades was attempted during the 2005 Mesmerize Hypnotize sessions, but never released. Although it is originally a song restricted to piano and vocals, Tankian used his backing band, the Flying Cunts of Chaos, to provide guitars, drums, and bass. The songs Beethoven's Cunt, Empty Walls, and Sky is Over are available as downloadable content for Rock Band. A portion of the song Lie 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 is currently featured in the opening title sequence of NBC's Fear Itself, a horror anthology show from the creators of Masters of Horror, and can be viewed on the show's main website. More recently, he sang with Les Rita Mitsko on the song Terminal Beauty. Also, he sang with the band Fair to Midland during a live improvisational version of their song Walls of Jericho, from the album Fables from a Mayfly, What I Tell You Three Times Is True, which was a massive hit with fans. Tankian is also politically involved. Together with Tom Morello, he founded the organisation Axis of Justice. Tankian is a New Zealand resident and has a secondary vacation dwelling there. There has been a misconception that he intends to stay in New Zealand until the Iraq War is over, but as stated in an interview, Tankian has no intention of doing so. He often speaks publicly against violence and injustice in the world. Tankian released a new song Fears in November 2008 exclusively in support of Amnesty International's Global Right-A-thon. On March 16, 2009, Tankian performed with the Auckland Philharmonia Orchestra in New Zealand, an orchestral version of the album Elect the Dead. The live performance was captured in a CD-DVD titled Elect the Dead Symphony, which was released on March 9, 2010. Tankian co-wrote a musical with the American playwright Stephen Sater. It is based on the ancient Greek tragedy Prometheus Bound. It will open at the American Repertory Theatre on March 14, 2011. In 2009, Tankian collaborated with the band Visor for their track Victor. Visor is signed to Tankian's Serjical Strike label. On February 15, 2010, Serj Tankian released a new single, The Charade. The song is available as a digital download on iTunes. Imperfect Harmonies, Tankian's third solo album, was originally due in 2009. It is said to be more of a jazz and orchestral-based sound. Said Tankian of the second album, I'm structuring the next record kind of like a jazz orchestral. I've got a full orchestra interested, so I want this giant electric guitar in the air to be played by a full orchestra. I want the orchestra to be the electric guitar. I want to make an orchestra do what it's never done before, like a G.G. Allin-type orchestra. Think of that. The album had the working title Music Without Borders, however, the final album title is Imperfect Harmonies. On June 23, 2010, a promo single from his upcoming album Imperfect Harmonies was released called Borders Are. The first radio single from Imperfect Harmonies, Left of Center, was released on July 13, 2010. A third single, Disowned Incorporated, was released on August 9, 2010. Imperfect Harmonies was released on September 21, 2010. Preceding the album's release, 2 contests were announced in which fans could win prizes such as Tankian's autograph and merchandise. On August 22, 2010, a music video for Left of Center was released on Tankian's MySpace account. The premiere date for Tankian and Sater's Prometheus Bound at the American Repertory Theatre is February 25, 2011. The singer has said that collaborating on the show has been a great learning experience for him. Unregistered trademark. They've been using a lot of my archives, a lot of different types of music that I had already put together for underscoring and whatnot, he said. Unregistered trademark is quite diverse, from noise to jazz to electronic stuff to hip-hop songs to rock songs to cool, piano dark underscores, and th unregistered trademark s a whole different bag of tricks there because th unregistered trademark s always evolving. Unlike a film score th unregistered trademark s very linear and you get a scene to score for, this is something where you do another workshop and one song is gone, that underscore changes to 20 seconds and they need something else on the spot. Everything unregistered trademark s always changing until the show comes, so th unregistered trademark s quite interesting. In January 2011 Tankian released a music video for his song Reconstructive Demonstrations from his album Imperfect Harmonies. Tankian also announced on his Facebook page, during the video's release, that a new EP entitled Imperfect Remixes would be released sometime within 2011. On February 3, Tankian uploaded a photo of him singing into a microphone onto his Facebook fan page, accompanied with a description "New music video coming soon." On March 1, Tankian released Imperfect Remixes and the music video for Goodbye, a remix of Gate 21 from Imperfect Harmonies, System of a Down Reunion and Harakiri. On November 29, 2010, following several weeks of internet rumors, System of a Down officially announced that they would play shows in Europe during festivals and in North America, mostly in US. Dates are between May and July 2011. Among the announced tour dates included UK's Download Festival, Switzerland's Greenfield Festival, Germany's Rock am Ring Rock im Park, Sweden's Metaltown, Austria's Nova Rock Festival and Finland's Province Rock. The band gave a single concert in Olympic Sports Complex of Moscow in June 2011. In their reunion statement posted on their website, the band was unclear as to the extent of their reformation. It read, "We have no master plan of sorts. We are playing these shows simply because we want to play together again as a band and for you, our amazing fans." Dates have been announced in the official System of a Down website. In early July 2011, Tankian posted a video on YouTube showing 2 samples of new songs. During the video he said next year. In multiple interviews he has stated that he has been working on a rock record that will be released in 2011, and some side projects including jazz, electronic, and symphonic records. It was later confirmed that his third album would be called Harakiri and will be released on July 10, 2012. This will be the first of 4 new albums to be released in the near future. The other 3 upcoming albums include an orchestral album called Orca, a jazz album titled Jazz is Christ, and Fucktronic, an electronic music collaboration with Mindless Self-Indulgence's Jimmy Urin. The first single from Harakiri, Figure It Out, was released on May 1. A music video for the song appeared on Tankian's official YouTube page. A second single from the album, Cornucopia, was released on June 10. A third single, title track Harakiri, was made available as a pre-order bonus from Tankian's website on June 20. He released his 4th studio album Orca on June 25, 2013, followed by his 5th album Jazz is Christ on July 23, 2013. Personal life. On June 9, 2012 Serj Tankian married his longtime girlfriend Angela Medachian in a private ceremony in Smi Valley, California. Medachian was born in Vanitsa, Armenia. Activism. Tankian is passionate about human rights, recognition of genocides, and social justice. These traits have helped to shape his lyrical style in which he writes music. He has organized and participated in many protests, from Armenian Genocide recognition to Axis of Justice protests held by him and co-founder Tom Morello. He also covers many important current issues in his music. In System of a Down and solo record songs many issues are addressed like, the war on terror, overpopulation, genocide, environmentalism, and the American prison system. He and his bandmates from System of a Down starred in a movie called Screamers that covers the United States position on genocide. In the film there is an interview shown between Serj and his grandfather who was an Armenian genocide survivor. He describes the horrors and atrocities he witnessed. They also performed the music for the movie. Tankian also has strong feelings on environmental and animal protection. The song Harakiri on the album of the same name states the drumfish, they beached themselves in Harakiri, the blackbirds, they fell in thousands from the sky, their red wings, streaming down from the higher seas, deflected by the ground, they crowned the sun. Tankian has taken a stance supporting animal rights. He also has become a vegetarian who has strong feelings against the establishment of industrial slaughterhouses. In an interview with PETA, he claimed his change was due to touring and its variety of edible crap, and also he felt it was instinctive somewhat. Furthermore, he also feels the need for respect towards Mother Earth. In July 2009, Tankian signed a PETA petition against the slaughtering methods of chickens in KFC slaughterhouses. The FCC. The FCC was Tankian's backing band when he played live. They began playing for him in 2007 and stopped in 2009. Final lineup: Mario Pagliarulo AA Euro bass, vocals, Erwin Kachikian AA Euro keyboards, piano, synthesizers, vocals, Troy Tsigler AA Euro drums, vocals, Dan Monti AA Euro guitar, vocals, Jeff Mallow AA Euro guitar, vocals, past members, Larry Lalonde AA Euro guitar, vocals, discography, solo. Elect the Dead, Imperfect Harmonies, Harakiri, Orca, Jazz's Christ, soundtracks, Fucktronic, Prometheus Bound, with System of a Down. System of a Down, Toxicity, Steal This Album. Mesmerize, Hypnotize, with Arto Tunçboyacıyan plus or minus Yan, Serart, Bibliography, Cool Gardens, 2001, MTV Books, Glaring Through Oblivion, 2011, It Books, Awards and Nominations. System of a Down has been nominated for 4 Grammy Awards, of which has won one in 2006 for Best Hard Rock Performance for the song BYOB. The band has also been nominated for several Kerrang! And MTV Awards. Grammy Awards, General. In 2005, System of a Down won for Best Alternative Act in the Europe Music Awards. In 2006, System of a Down won the MTV Good Woody Award for their song Question. In 2006, System of a Down's song Toxicity was number 14 on the VH1 Top 40 Metal Songs list. References. External links: Serj Tankian's official website, Serjical Strike official website, Brazilian fan site, System of a Down's official website, Serj Tankian at the Internet Movie Database.